Hey, it's Bucko7 from the Booty family. Today I want to talk about trainers, who they are, what they do, and how you can best use them to make your roster the best that it can be. And the reason I say your roster is because everybody's is different. There are some characters out there that almost everybody has. There are some characters out there that are very rare. If you have one of those characters, they might not appear on tier lists where you would expect them to be. So you have to know how to play them and how to get the most out of them. Sometimes this game can be all about speed, and the fastest way to get your moves off is to get them charged. And the fastest way to do that is with an MP trainer. Those MP trainers are the 6 guys we all know and the guys we coveted as soon as training became part of this game. Bray Wyatt, Xavier Woods, George the Animal Steel, Sting, Jerry Lawler, and Enzo Amore. And they all have a stable of guys who they make better. The game's busiest trainer is without a doubt George the Animal Steel. Ronda, Stone Cold, Seth Rollins, Vader, a whole collection of the game's top strikers, the Hardy Brothers, and so on. George trains some absolute game gods. Not too far behind is Xavier Woods. From Zombie Stone Cold, Eddie Guerrero, Slick Rick, Randy Orton, Big Cass, these are some of the heaviest hitters on anyone's roster. Jerry the King Lawler, Seth Rollins can use him as an MP boost as well. Chris Jericho, Bret Hart, the redesigned Rock, all of these characters on this screen can use that blue boost from the beginning. Enzo Amore doesn't quite have as large a collection, but he's got some big boys as well. Look at these powerhouses from Luger, Goldberg, Ultimate Warrior, and a few showboats who get that extra kickstart with a yellow MP boost. Bray Wyatt, for the black moves, Randy Savage is nothing without Bray. Roddy Piper, Kevin Nash, Zombie Seth Rollins, Black MP is what these characters are looking for. And maybe last but not least, Sting. Look at Razor Ramon, Hacksaw, Andre the Giant. These are some characters that can win you feuds and are way better with that red MP boost. As with any of the trainers in this game, MP trainers are at their most effective and most useful when they're at their max efficiency. They add more MP the higher they go. So getting those 6 MP trainers to 5,000, that magic mark, is imperative. The next set of trainers that are the most useful in this game are the ones that add extra gems to your player's moves, whether they be power gems, blast gems, botch gems, other special ones, or just the ones that generate extra color for your random and choose moves. And with those colors, we're talking about Titus O'Neil, Daniel Bryan, Alberto Del Rio, Big John Studd, NXT Seth Rollins, and Dolph Ziggler to max those moves. I previously did a video on this channel that you can check out here called Building Your Roster. And as soon as I posted it, I realized that I did not put any emphasis in that video on trainers when it comes to deciding which guys on your roster to enhance. It is a big factor. How busy a certain guy is on your roster already can play a part. If you're talking about bringing up a choice between, say, Vader or Lex Luger, is George the Animal Steel used on any of your other stars? Is Enzo Amore available? That can play a factor and can be a determining factor along with all the other things I specified in that video. If you look at my 4 stars, I've painted myself into a little bit of a corner. It's the one drawback I have with the way I've brought up my 4 stars, is that George the Animal Steel is tied to so many of my top guys, and it's sometimes expensive in a feud situation when I want to move George around to make those guys the best that they are. So trainers do play a factor when you're talking about who you want to enhance and why. All that said, do move your trainers around. Maximize your guys' efficiency in the right situations at the right times. Make sure your guys are always at their best. It drives me insane when I hear somebody say, well, I can't enhance that guy because Jerry Lawler's tied to Stardust. He's not tied to Stardust. Might cost you a few coins to move him, but coins are the most easily replenished asset in this game. Farming for half an hour can get you 100,000 coins if you're going in the right places. So move your guys around, be flexible, be open-minded, look at your roster and see which trainers do I need to enhance to make my guys the best. Just because a tier list says this guy's a great trainer doesn't mean you need to enhance him, because if you don't have a guy he benefits, you're wasting assets. Maximize your assets. Look at the guys you do use all the time, the guys who are most beneficial to you in feuds. Look at their trainers and bring them up as high as you can. That will make your roster better, and that will make your enjoying this game that much more. Thanks for watching.